We're going to work on Leave It today. Leave It is good for all sorts of different things, whether it's leaving something on a walk or leaving food at the dinner table. So I've got two hands. One has my treats that we're going to leave alone. The other one has the reward hand. So you're going to show your dog the treats. When they go after them, shut your hand. Yes. And then you can, okay. You can click as soon as they leave this hand alone. So the goal is basically to leave this hand alone and not touch it. Think of this like pills. Daphne? So we're not going to say the word at all yet. Most dogs will sit there, lick it, nibble it. Yes. As soon as they back away, you can either click or say yes, and then reward your dog by giving a treat on the floor. So you just want to make sure that your treat comes on a different surface than the one they're leaving. So if I'm leaving my hand, I'm not going to feed from my hand. We're going to feed off of the floor instead for right now. So again, we're not saying leave it at all. Most dogs will paw at you, lick, nibble. Some will do little barks. Yes. And you're going to keep repeating this until your dog can stand there and not do anything to try and get it. Yes. Good girl. So like that was a pretty good one. So once she stops pawing at me and stops licking, yes. That's when we're going to add the word in, when she totally has it. Yes. So that was the first perfect one. Once we get 3 or 4 perfect ones in a row, then we'll start saying leave it as we present the treats. Yes. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to say leave it. Yes. Good job. Leave it. Yes. And you would do this probably 5 or 6 more times with the word. She has already done a few trials with this, so we're going to kind of continue. Some more treats here. Okay, so now you're going to put your pill treat on the floor. So you're going to put it on the floor. Most dogs, yes, will go after it and they'll lick and nibble and paw at it again, just like they did in your hand. You're going to have to repeat this whole game again. But your reward is going to come from your hand. So since we're feeding off or leaving the floor, we're going to feed out of our hand. Ah. So be quick, yes. And I don't know if you saw, she looked at me for a second. That is our next step. So you can do that both with doing the floor and with the hand. And honestly, I would probably wait to add the word leave it until they're also giving you eye contact so they're not fixated on the food anymore. So I'm going to wait for her to look at me. Yes. And then you click at that point when she looks at you if that's your new requirement. Yes. Good job, Daph. And if they're looking at your hand, feel free to put it behind your back. So once they're getting good at this, you can add the word, leave it. Oh, good girl. If they get it, pull it right out of their mouth as quick as you can. Leave it. Yes. Good job. Leave it. Yes. And as they get better and better, you can go leave it and drop it. Yes. And that quick dropping motion, it doesn't matter what you just dropped, they're going to want to go after it. Leave it. Yes. So you drop it from, a couple inches off the ground and work your way up higher and higher. Leave it. At this point, I would say leave it. Yes. Right before you drop it. So try it with your hand, try it on the floor. Also do something about nose height as well. If you have for her, it'd be like a little step stool. For a bigger dog, you could use a coffee table or the seat of a chair. But that is how you would do leave it.